Welcome back. Welcome back to Young Trip Reactions. Yeah. Insane. Absolutely insane. Such a damn shame.
You're watching Young Trip Reactions, the show where rapper Young Trip reacts to the latest videos on crime, drama, news, and so much more. Get ready, because the show's about to start. Let's go.
Peace. Welcome back to Young Trip Reactions. The first video we're gonna do is the audio from the 911 call regarding Nolan Wells, because that is now released. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Trip family. If you have any videos that you run across that you want to hear me react to on the channel, post it in my community tab or send it to me through direct message on my professional FB or my professional Instagram. My professional FB and my professional Instagram will be at the top of the chat and at the top of the link in the description. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification and join the Young Trip family. If you have any videos, if you have any situations involving police misconduct, injustice, violations of civil rights, involving you, a friend, or a loved one, send that to me through direct message on my professional FB or my professional Instagram as well. Let me know if there are civil rights attorneys involved, similar to Ben Crump or Ben Crump himself. Let me know about the activists that are involved so I can join the activists in the fight for justice for you or your loved one. If it does involve a friend or a loved one, let me know if they are still here and that if the hopefully that the police did not do the unthinkable to them. If they did, you can come on and speak for them, or you can relay the information to me and I can speak on behalf of the family, or if they're just not in a situation where they can speak, then you can also speak for them or give me the information and I can speak for you guys. Also, make sure you come follow me on my professional FB and my professional Instagram, because I post over there as well too. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Trip family. And let's get into this. Let's continue. Well, let's get into it.
911 call from Nolan Wells' boat. Audio from a 911 call from Nolan Wells' boat now revealed. Here's more from CBS News.
We know more tonight about the boat that brought Nolan Wells and his friends out to Horn Island off the coast of Mississippi this 4th of July, a trip that turned out to be the last that Wells would ever take alive. CBS News has obtained a recording of an emergency call made from the boat when it left the island around 4:30 p.m. without Wells, according to friends. The 23-foot boat had 7 people on board, according to the caller, who said the boat was taking on water and sinking.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come?
GPS records show the boat did make it back to the mainland safely that evening. Wells' body, meanwhile, was found 2 days later.
2 days later. What happened on that boat? And that's what we're trying to figure out. What happened on that boat where he ended up in the water and all of his friends, nothing happened to none of them. I don't even think anybody would be questioning this if, something happened to somebody else. You don't want nothing to happen to nobody, but it's just the fact. How did only something just happen to one person if there was a malfunction with the boat or whatever they're claiming? That doesn't make any sense. Let's continue.
So still,
GPS records show the boat did make it back to the mainland safely that evening. Wells' body, meanwhile, was found 2 days later.
So still, so many remaining questions. According to TMZ, Nolan Wells' friends sound like they thought he was dead during their frantic call for help as their boat was sinking off Horn Island. At least that's according to some people's interpretation of background audio from that emergency call. TMZ then enhanced the audio, and it does sound like someone in the background might be saying, "Is he dead?" Asking the question.
Now, I've heard this through Willie D's video of someone, under Willie D's video where he's saying that they're saying that. I tried to listen to it closely. I need to put headphones in and try to listen to it and use my selective hearing due to my, vision loss, and see what I can pick up from it. When I did just listen to it just while watching Willie D's video where he was playing it, I could not hear, anyone saying that. Not saying that they didn't. Again, I, run my channel based off of actual evidence, not based off of feeling because of, being African American or anything like that. I base it off of the actual evidence and everything. And that's regarding every case, because I've covered cases where African American people were prosecuted, as well. If you go and watch the first 48 episode regarding police officer Miles Bryant that I covered on my channel. Obviously, I covered the whole thing with Carmelo Anthony, even though I believe that he should have gotten manslaughter and not unaliving. But I still covered all of it from beginning to end. So, I'm not going to, spin a narrative of Nolan Wells' friends saying that is he unalived? By making it seem like somebody unalived him. If they really said that, hopefully, people who are looking at the case open-minded and not based off of color, really heard that. Again, I'm going to go back and listen to it with headphones in when I have a moment. But it may just be hard to even just to hear that in general. Maybe they did say it. Maybe they said it real softly. Who knows? I just know I didn't exactly hear them say that. So I can't say something that I didn't hear. Willie obviously claimed that he heard it. But again, you have to make sure you really heard it and it's not based off of your feelings or emotions regarding being African American or about slavery or anything else that you're trying to base it off of. It has to be based off of the real, actual situation. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Trip family. And let's continue.
Parts of the call, it seems, from that emergency call. TMZ then enhanced the audio, and it does sound like someone in the background might be saying, "Is he dead?" Asking the question. In other parts of the call, it seems like someone might have said, "Check his chest, wake up." You can clearly hear the caller yell, "Shut the F up." To be clear, none of these interpretations have been confirmed. The muffled conversation leaves plenty of room for people to hear different things. But listen and decide for yourself. Still, the audio has prompted online sleuths to comb through every second for possible clues about what unfolded off of Horn Island. Now, as TMZ previously reported, the caller sounds panicked. That while telling the Sea Tow dispatcher, boat is sinking. Its bilge pump isn't working. The caller also struggles to answer basic questions before eventually providing the boat's GPS coordinates. Nolan Wells' friend, Trayston Shepard, says he blames himself for leaving Horn Island hours before Wells disappeared. Shepard's latest interview adds a new account to a case still marked by conflicting recollections, unanswered questions. Shepard spoke with conservative commentator Brandon Tatum in an interview uploaded to YouTube July 25th.
Ain't nobody want to hear about no situation about Officer Tatum, because Officer Tatum wants to try to spin a narrative. He's kind of similar to Anton Daniels, even though I like Anton Daniels, where they, want to make things about their party that they support politically, claim that there isn't any racism, claim that, nobody's against nobody, everybody just love everybody and things like that. There's nothing going on, live in their little fantasy world, because Officer Tatum, he was a former police officer. He's retired now, with Tucson, Arizona. As a person who always wanted to be a homicide detective, I know all this. Kind of like how I brought up Anton Daniels, who has a lot of resources, financial resources, support a certain somebody that I'm not going to mention in this video, but for people who know who I'm talking about, who I'm talking about, who he rocks with and what side of the aisle. And to rock on that side of the aisle, and I'm sure Officer Tatum does too, there's no such thing as racism. When I actually have a video coming of that person claiming that a particular sports player is racist, but we'll get to that when I get to that. But Officer Tatum he is a boot-licking, tap-dancing, uncivilized person towards his own people. I'll just leave it at that. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Trip family. Absolutely boot-licking, tap-dancing, bojangled. He is everything under the sun. Let's continue.
Said he spent. Shepard spoke with conservative commentator Brandon Tatum in an interview uploaded to YouTube July 25th. Said he spent much of July 4th with Nolan, later left the island with his uncle after becoming involved in a fight with unrelated people. Shepard's interview with Tatum, who also recently spoke with another friend of Wells, Warren Hudson, follows an initial interview shared via Good Morning America on July 13th. I beat myself up every night I lay down, Shepard said. He wondered whether staying could have changed what happened and suggested he might have persuaded Nolan to return to the mainland instead of remaining behind with a young woman. Shepard said the last thing he told Nolan was,
the young woman was interviewed and claimed that he said he was going back to his friends, and I really believe that. Let's continue.
That he loved him and instead of remaining behind with a young woman. Shepard said the last thing he told Nolan was that he loved him and would see him later. After learning Nolan was missing, he said he joined the search, contacted the family, donated money, and offered other support. His description now of their friendship, it does differ from what Christine Wansley and Elmore Wansley told the Griot in an earlier exclusive interview. Christine said neither parent had met Shepard. He had never visited their home, and calling him Nolan's best friend or childhood friend was a bit of a stretch. Quote, "We've never met him," Christine said. He acknowledged that Nolan and Shepard might have started spending time together in high school, said the family was not automatically dismissing everything he shared. Christine also confirmed Shepard reached out to offer condolences. She urged him and anyone else with relevant information to speak with investigators And also, of course, the family's legal team, which does include famed civil rights attorney Ben Crump. The
Yeah, my homie Ben Crump. Let's continue.
family still desperately speak with investigators. And also, of course, the family's legal team, which does include famed civil rights attorney Ben Crump. The family still desperately searching for answers. There's more, according to the Griot. Supporters say Nolan Wells' mother, Christine Walmsley, has been targeted with 1-star reviews on her professional profile amid the ongoing.
And that is terrible. I did see a video where Willie was talking about that as well too. This woman is grieving. This is her child. Regardless of how you feel because you want to be racist or whatever, she still has a business to support. She still has other kids. Don't be trying to go on there and just write bad reviews so she don't get no business. You don't sabotage nobody's business, especially with them grieving the loss of their child and nobody knows exactly what happened to her child. If you are just going on there writing bad reviews about her business, then you are nothing but an uncivilized mutt that needs to go seek counseling, therapy, and every form of everything. Because that's a shame. Let's continue.
Case surrounding her sons. Say Nolan Wells' mother, Christine Walmsley, has been targeted with 1-star reviews on her professional profile amid the ongoing case surrounding her son's death. Nolan Wells' mother is reportedly facing a wave of negative reviews on her professional profile, an apparent escalation of the scrutiny surrounding her family since the teen's death drew national attention. That claim surfaced in a widely shared Threads post that has since gained traction across social media. According to the post, Christine Walmsley, who works as a family medicine nurse practitioner, has been the target of those 1-star reviews left on her page over the past 2 weeks, a period that lines up with her son's death and the mounting public interest in the case. That's the sick, twisted mindset of some out there, because her son was either killed or it was an accident, but he's dead.
Yeah, and that's the part people seem to not understand. He is unalive regardless if it was an accident or somebody did it. Her son is unalived. And people, you want to talk about them making it about race. Y'all making it about race by not having any sympathy, by well, we're going to go write 1-star reviews for her business profile, or go and write bad reviews about her business. You know that she could sue you for defamation. Just be mindful of that if you write something that's definitely not true. Let's continue.
And God forbid, because her son was either killed or it was an accident, but he's dead. And God forbid a mother wants to know everything that led up to that and can't simply walk away and let it go. God forbid she's asking questions. And so for that, there are some out there who have a lot of time on their hands to inflict pain, to cause damage, and to attack the woman of a dead teen. Look at your life. Look at your life. Because you still have one. At least you still have one to do this kind of bill.
Advertising, yeah.
Hi, I'm Carter with K-Guard Gutters. One question that we get a lot is, do you have any color options that are going to look great on my house? We have over 30 colors that we keep in stock, and we have the ability to order more colors if we don't have something right for you. Anything neutral, we always keep in stock. We don't have...
Yeah, that's crazy. people better be mindful of what they're writing on her business profile or her writing regarding her business or anything like that, because you can get sued for defamation if it's not fact. Yeah, I did hear a little bit about this, like I said, through Willie. Obviously, the audio is now released of the 911 call. Let me know what y'all think. I'll have the original video pinned at the top of the chat and in the link in the description. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Trip family. If you have any videos that you run across that you want to hear me react to on the channel, post it in my community tab or send it to me through my professional FB or my professional Instagram. Also, make sure you come follow me on my professional FB and my professional Instagram, because I post over there as well too. If you have any situations involving police misconduct, injustice, violations of civil rights involving you, a friend, or a loved one, send that to me through direct message on my professional FB or my professional Instagram. Let me know about the civil rights attorneys involved, similar to Ben Crump or Ben Crump himself. Let me know about the activists that are involved so I can join them in the fight for justice for you or your friend or your family member. Also, if it does involve a friend or a family member, see if they want to come on the channel and be interviewed about their situation. If they don't want to, that's fine. You can come on and speak for them, or y'all can just give me the information that you guys want out there, and I also will pull the public information and get it all out there. However you guys want to do it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Trip family. Also, I see people are also playing my song, Foreign Girls Like Me, as well too. There's plenty of other songs on my channel as well too. So just wanted to make sure that I let you guys know that for the people that's interested in the music. And I will catch you on the next one. And make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification and join the Young Trip family. And come follow me over on my socials too. Peace.